Now we are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Good evening. Welcome aboard. Today, the topic is under pressure. So, Bruna, can you introduce yourself, please? And do you like to be under pressure?
Who likes to be under pressure? Is there anyone? I'm Bruna, I live in São Paulo. I work as a teacher. Um, what else? I live with my family, my parents, and my brother. I'm also a hostess here on TNT, also on Wednesdays, but in the morning at 9. And I think that's it. And well, being under pressure, I must confess, not something I love, but I think sometimes it's good because we feel more motivated or influenced to keep working on that stuff, or to finish fast, So maybe that's the reason I sometimes like, but it's not that I love.
Yeah, sometimes it can help us to focus on one task. And you, Andrea, can you introduce yourself, please? And do you like to be under pressure?
Yes, so I'm André. I live in Santa Catarina, in the west part, Xanxerê, Santa Catarina. It's my city. And it's really cold here. I like play sports, football, soccer, volleyball. I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm 25 years old. And I don't like so much working with under pressure and do things under pressure. I'm calm, so I prefer the things more calm. But I agree with Bruna that sometimes if you work in under pressure, it's good to to improve, so to focus and improve in some tasks.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's not that bad. And you, Jefferson, can you introduce yourself? And do you like to be under pressure?
Okay, guys, good evening. Again, I'm Jefferson. I'm living in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás, and I love to be here, to be with my friends, talking and try to do something different at TNT. And I love this platform, the way we treat the other person. It's very politely, and we are improving our knowledge for a lot of things, not just about language, but about a lot of things for our life, to live better. And I love it. If I like to to be under pressure, yes, it's impossible. It's impossible. As a professor, we have a lot of schedule. We need to write articles. In my case, I need to read to write at least 2 articles by year. Sometimes it's terrible because I must to write article. It's very important for me because I have a pressure about this, and I have pressure under pressure to be updated. As economists, it's terrible. You can imagine. You have a lot of figures. The situation is changing. You have pandemic situation. You have Ukraine, Russia, war. What's the consequence of this war for Brazil? For Brazil, about inflation, unemployment, and a lot of things all the time. So I really feel under pressure most of the time. And to finish, I'm under pressure about my students, because all of them want to study less and with better grades all the time. Oh, come on, professor. Why only 9? I think I must have 10. Why not? And under pressure all the time about the grades. This is part of my life. And I really don't like to be choking. Choking, never. Choking, never. To be suffocated, never. But under pressure is part of my life. It's like Under Pressure. I think it's the name of the music of the Queen, no? Under Pressure. No? Okay. Something like yeah, that music. It's part of the music. I know it's the part of the music. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, it's part of the music. It's part of the life. And I think it's way better to handle with students and university than handle with the economic in Brazil. So God bless you, Jefferson. And you, Lucas, can you introduce yourself, please? And do you like to be under pressure?
Okay, I'm Lucas. I am software engineer. I like to do things under pressure, but it's not all good. Sometimes when you're behind the client, the softwares don't work, have some bugs, and you can't solve this, and you forget to how to do the things, and you may be calm and focus on your task. So uh, it is.
Yeah, it's a good way to try to take a breath under pressure. And I must confess that I need to remember this because I'm not a good person when I am under pressure. I just wanna cry, guys, actually. So it's not a situation that I know how to handle. And you guys, is it easy to stay calm under pressure for you or not, Jefferson?
It's not easy, but you need to stay calm. To stay calm under pressure, because if you can't do this, it's impossible. You have a good result about something, to finish some project, some work, or something like this. It's impossible. In my case, as I said, I'm all the time under pressure, but I stay calm most of the time. I know the right time to do the thing or the things, what I must do. I know what I must do. And it's very important to stay calm too. You must have a schedule. What you must do. I have a schedule. I'm very disciplined. I have rigid discipline about everything that I do. I think that's the way to be or to stay calm. That's it.
Yeah, I think that when we know what we must do, it can help us to stay calm even in hard situations. And you, André?
I agree with Jefferson. I think we need discipline to deal with the situations in pressure, and we need to stay calm, breathe, and playing in the situation, the things, the tasks, because we have the data to get the things, and we need to deal with this with management, planning, and discipline. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that my biggest problems is manage the tasks that I'm not that good doing this. And you, Bruna?
I agree with the guys. They said everything I was thinking. But I think nowadays I just like when comparing myself nowadays to the way I was in the past, I think I used it to feel really insecure and uncomfortable when I wasn't prepared for the stuff. So maybe just like they said, organizing, knowing the things you really have to do, being part of the stuff, maybe getting ready is the best way to feel comfortable for me, and then of course we are going to have some pressure, right, in the meeting, like talking to our boss. But if we know what we're doing, if we are ready to that moment, it's not going to be that hard, of course it won't be easy, but if we have the knowledge, we can control better, I think.
Yeah, I think that I want to start to cry because I realized that I know nothing. So, oh Jesus, it's a problem where I'm under a meeting and people start to ask me something, and guys, I need that time to think about it. And sometimes people just wanna an answer, and I cannot say something at the time. So I start to feel under pressure, and it's really uncomfortable to me. Lucas, and you?
It's not easy to me be calm. Sometimes I have I want to cry, but I can't. So I agree with the guy said. Be calm and do your task. Stay focused on what you're doing, and you can. Is it
Great, Jan. They said good tips. And guys, as I said, sometimes I feel under pressure in some meetings to say something, and sometimes I have a problem because when people ask me something while I am under pressure, I just say yes. So, can you do it? And I say, yes, I can. Give me just a minute. But I don't want to do that. And I want to know from you if you have never done something that you didn't want to because you were under pressure. Bruna.
Yeah, there is a story. Last year, I wasn't the coordinator at the school yet. I was the assistant assistant teacher. There was a student. He was taking online classes, and then this semester was about to come back. We were just checking with her mom if he would really have online classes or if he would come back to the in-person classes. Then she didn't answer us, so we considered he would be online. Then on a Saturday, the craziest day, this guy appeared. Like he was 7 years old, And then I told him, Flano, this is not your class. Like you have online classes, you can stay here today, but you're studying online. Then his mother called me saying, if my son doesn't study in person, I will take him out of this school. I really trusted you. No, 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 no. Can you please tell me if he will be able to be in the class with the other students, his old friends? And I was like, for sure. But I didn't talk to my coordinator. it was like the pandemic time, and there could be 8 students in the classroom, and he would be the 9th. But I said yes. Like, I didn't even think, And then after that, I talked to my coordinator, and on the same week, one of the students changed classrooms. Then she started working at another time, and this guy could be in the room, So I was really, really lucky. For sure, it was God who helped me, because it would be a mess, like 9 students, and oh gosh, yeah. So maybe I don't do pretty well, just like you, Leo. I said just yes, of course. Bring him, Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's not that easy to handle with that. So we just say yes. Sure. And you, André?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Have you ever done something that you didn't want to because you were under pressure?
Yes, today. I was in the work, and a person that my boss indicated me to do a project in my field, mechanical engineer. He indicated me to this person, and he told the person, he's good, he can get the project, he can make this project, it's okay. And when the person called me, and he asked a lot of questions, and I didn't know answered, I think, oh my God, what I can do. And he asked me if I can do this project and accept this project, and I said yes. And I don't know how can I say this, how can I do this, but I going on, and let's go. And I think we'll all the things will get right in the final. So yeah, it's good.
I don't think that it's that good, but it's okay. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's a problem for Andrea in the future. And you, Jefferson?
It's very common, this situation. In my case, oh, come on, guy, can you do this? No, I can't do. And you, Jefferson, can you do, please? Can you do friendly? Okay, I'm gonna do. Okay, but I don't like to do this, but I need to do. My boss used to say, can you do friendly, politely? It's okay, I can do. This is it's a very common situation, And the other situation sometimes occur with me. The boss asking me to do something that I know is not the right way to do. And how can you say no to him? No, why to do this? What do you want with this work, with this task? No, why am I must do this? It's very common. It's very common in my situation. So I think it's not a good kind of work. It's very common. Even in my situation, as I have a doctorate, it's very common. Most of the guys think doctorate, if you have doctorate, is a god. You must know everything. It's a terrible, sometimes it's a terrible situation. You are our God, or Oracle, our Google. You must do this, you must do that. Sometimes it's not so easy.
Yeah, and people don't realize that even if you are a doctor in one right thing. You are not a doctor in everything. And you, Lucas.
Yes, true. There is important presentation to do at work, and I am not the good person to be there, but I say yes. And during the presentation, I'm crushed and I couldn't remember anything anymore. So I don't know. I'm stay there, looking to the camera, and smiling. I don't know what to do, but in the end, I'll work it out. It's worked fine. Not to me, but to the presentation worked. I can't. Eu não consegui fazer ela, né? I can't do the presentation.
Jesus. Yeah, I completely understand you, but I will share my history on the question number 6, not right now. And great, guys. And as I said in the beginning, I just wanna cry when I feel under pressure. And I wanna know from you, what is your reaction when you are under pressure? Do you stay calm? Do you feel anxious? Do you want to start crying? Do you freak out? How do you deal? André.
Yes, today I express my reaction in the phone. I try to stay calm, but I feel anxious in turn. So I stay calm, but I feel anxious, and it's a dual thing. I don't know how to express this, but it's a dual thing in me.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
like when we know that we must feel confident, we must feel calm, but we are
Yeah,
anxious.
exactly.
And you, Bruna?
That's really hard. Maybe I don't stay calm. I feel really anxious. Just like you, I don't sing. I listen to music usually. Listen to something that makes me relax. I don't cry. It's really hard. I usually don't cry. Yeah, maybe I feel anxious and I try to listen to music or to share my feelings with my friends. Like today I have a meeting. It's going to be really important. I'm really afraid. Then they just like listen to me, and I feel better because I'm sharing the feeling with like someone else. So that's how I deal with this.
Jesus, I will try this. Yeah. Give me just some minutes, Bruna, to share something with you on Instagram. And you, Jefferson.
Never start to cry. Never. Never.
Always.
In this situation, never. Anxious. Yeah, I think anxious is part of the life. It's very sometimes you have to present a lot of things, and you know that but you need to present for public. I have a lot of situations like this. I have to present, for example, a situation with 1,400 people, a lot of people. And my first time, yeah, I feel very anxious about this under pressure. because I had 40 minutes to explain about the test, about the situation, the Brazilian situation, and to put my best. And I realized, no problem. It's very, sometimes I have this situation. But most of the time, under pressure, I stay calm. And I have a lot of stories about this and that. For example, about interview is very interesting. Sometimes they ask for me, can you give, it's 10 o'clock, 10 a.m., can you give me an interview on television, on radio, about the inflation or something like this? What the time? Well, I have two hours just to prepare for the interview. It's very common with me. Was in the past, not now, because I can't accept this kind of situation now. But in the past, it was very common, and I used to read a lot, prepare to put my, to change it, to go to television or radio, something like this. And the camera over you, you need to talk, etc. But most of the time, I stay calm. Stay calm. I think it's very important. This is my kind of reaction.
Jesus, I must confess that being here on internet, online meetings, it helps me a lot to say something, to not freak out. But when I have to say something, present something in person, it's not easy to me.
Yeah, we have under pressure situation today is about this, about WhatsApp. I just look for WhatsApp 4 times a day. And sometimes somebody, you can't answer my WhatsApp. Pay attention. Come on, guy, you can answer me. Something is happening with you. You don't like me anymore, something like this. And I didn't pay attention for this kind of thing because all of them know me, even my wife. Sometimes my wife used to say, come on, you didn't see WhatsApp. Did you see the message? No, I didn't see. What to do?
Yeah, and people expect that we spend our whole time reading the messages on WhatsApp. I don't know what they think. They think that we don't work, I think. And you, Lucas?
My reaction is try to stay calm and not cry. Just try. But singing work a lot for me. Singing it's very cool to me.
Yeah, I think that I just said that I sing, but I must confess that I sing Formation from Beyonce because I say that I start to sing and it makes me feel really good. Guys, the question number 6 is, are there fun stories that happens to you when you were under pressure? I'm going to share with you my history just to start. Because as I said, I'm not a good person when I have to present some research in person. And once I was at the university present research, and I was almost freaked out. I was almost speechless, and I was trying not to cry in front of everybody. And it was really hard to me. And then one thing that helps me a lot in that situation, someone decided to listen an audio on WhatsApp. It was a gemidão do WhatsApp, guys. And it spread to all class. So everybody started to laugh, and I'm also start to laughing. And then I realized that I am not the person who will be most embarrassed in that moment. So I just present my research and everything works well. So yeah, gemidão do WhatsApp helps me in that moment of life. And you, Jefferson, are there any fun situation?
Yeah, a lot of histories. Yeah, it's very interesting. It happened with me because I used to give class online and everything in my computer. And now I am on one personal class. And I went to class, I think 50 days ago, and I'm looking for the class of the day. And I really I forget about the class. and I have a schedule with the student. Today I give this, tomorrow that, and so on. Oh my gosh. Where are the material for the class? I really don't know. Because it was in a pen drive, a flash pen drive. What can I do now? So I had to do something different. It was amazing. It's a funny story. Today I'm going to talk about, I opened my computer, I opened the internet, I opened the dates from, for example, from IBGA, IBGE, and put something, it's discussing. The student, come on, professor, something wrong with you? For no problem. It's a different class today. Forget the schedule. Forget the schedule. It's very interesting. So I think we must be flexible about this situation. Sometimes you need to be flexible.
Yeah, and I think you start to know how to handle with different situation when you are more comfortable, more confident in your area, and you have a lot of years of career. It's helped us a lot.
Yeah.
Bruna, go on.
I can't think of any, but Jefferson was saying about online classes, and I had some online classes with students, with kids mainly, and it was so hard. Like 8 kids. I used to work at a language institute, so I know it's easier than, not easier, but it's like I had just 8, kids, not 40, just like in regular schools, but it was too challenging, and it was sometimes it was crazy to deal with them. They also needed to use their cell phone and to access a website, and they just couldn't open the links, and sometimes the parents weren't there to help them. I can't remember a specific story, but yeah, this for sure something crazy happened, and I don't remember now. That's it.
Great, no problem, Bruna. And you, Andrea?
Yes. Well, Sunday I was presenting a thing to my boss, and I was in 2 pages, one anonymous, one open, and in this anonymous was in my email, and in this email was a page to another candidate, a candidate to another job, like in curriculum, and I opened without one, and my boss, my boss sees the page and okay, he said to me, and oh my god, oh my god, and I closed the page and go on, but he said nothing after. It's all okay, but oh my god.
Yeah, nothing's happening. I just look at this page.
Yeah,
I'm
only
not,
this,
yeah, I'm not really interested in
but
that
it
job.
was really embarrassed.
Yeah, I think that it's not something easy to handle. It reminds me when I was in my in my last job, that I was doing the interview to my new job, and then my old manager just sent a message to me. Oh, Leo, have a great weekend. And I was, thanks. I try something new here. Yeah, it's not good, but it's funny.
Yeah.
And you, Lucas?
So my funny story I already told. The meeting is really was my biggest challenge. It's funny and tragic at the same time, but it's funny. It's funny. Tragic for me, but it's funny.
Lucas, and do you think that the situation that you feel under pressure the most is when you have to present something in person or not?
Yes, yes. It's feel under pressure when I uh, when I may present something to someone.
Yeah, I think this is the same situation than me, that I think that it's terrible when I have to present something in person. And you guys, what situation makes you feel under pressure the most? André.
Maybe to explain something to I don't know, explain something to a lot of people, like a class, like yeah, I think that's it. With communication with a lot of people, it's really hard to me.
Yeah, it's 3 people here. Bruna, and you?
It was really nice what Andrea said, because when I started like teaching, I thought I needed to know all the words, So every time a student asked me the meaning of something and I didn't know, I was like, oh gosh, I don't know. And I would get so nervous and embarrassed because I didn't know the meaning of the word, I never forget this one. Once a student asked me how to say, that part of the coconut that is white inside the coconut. Then she asked me, teacher, how can I say this? And I was like, why do you want to say this? I have no idea. Like, there was nothing to do with the class, nothing. We weren't talking about fruit or coconut or something like this. And I needed to tell her, I have no idea. I can check, then I bring next class. So this is something that sometimes it still catch me, because I know I don't need to know everything, but at the same time, I know there are some stuff I sometimes still feel this pressure, and I know it's not good. I know I'm not a dictionary, but sometimes I still feel this, unfortunately.
Yeah, the same problem as Jefferson, because you are a teacher and people expect from you that you know all the words on a dictionary. Yeah. And you, Jefferson? You are
Let's see.
muted.
Okay, the number 8, yeah, or 7. I really don't know. I'm lost.
I think it's 9, isn't it?
No,
8.
it's 8.
8. What situation make you feel under pressure the most? I really don't know. When you have a task, something that you have the right time, and you can't do this, or you have just a little time to do this kind of thing. In my case, I feel under pressure, as I said, most of the time, because I need to prepare the classes. I need to correct it. Yeah, to correct it, the test, the quizzes. It's very important. I have time to put the grades, to put the grades online for the student. This kind of thing. I think. What else? And under pressure about something that the boss asked for me, I feel under pressure. But about tests, I have no test anymore. Job interview, no more in my age. It's not this kind of thing. But I was remember something very interesting. I was remember now when I began to learn English. I have a teacher from England, and it was very interesting because we discussing about fruits and a lot of things. And I tried to explain for her about jabuticaba. And it's important. How can describe jabuticaba to somebody, or piqui, or piqui, for somebody that never saw this kind of thing? I felt under pressure because I tried to explain, and and she didn't understand what is jabuticaba. I tried to describe, but I have no words to describe, so I felt under pressure. I think sometimes it's the same when I explain for somebody, for example, from Leo, from or Bruna. I don't know if you know piqui. But how do you say how is picky? How you must eat picky? Sometimes it's terrible. How can I explain?
Yeah,
It's not
I
so
think
easy.
sometimes we
Sometimes I
can
have no
translate.
words.
Yeah,
Huh?
maybe it's a Brazilian word. It's a Brazilian fruit, so it's hard to translate. It is impossible, actually. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a grape.
Yeah.
Great, guys. So I think we have time just to answer really fast with just one tip. What would be good tip for dealing with pressure? To me, listen to music. André?
Play sports.
Great. Bruna?
Maybe listening to music would be a good one for me too, or meditating. Good one.
Great. Jefferson?
Hold the hand of God and go.
Perfect. Lucas?
Good to me, good to me.
Sim, sim.
Great, guys. So, guys, that's it. I hope to see you here again next week. Have a great week. And I will ask just to Lucas because it's your first time here. And I want to know from you if you like this, what is your expectation about TNT, and if it was good to you.
Sorry, you can repeat, please?
Yeah, do you like TNT?
Yes, I like. I am under pressure to be here and talk to people in different language. It's very hard to me, but I'm like, and and eu vou aparecer aqui de novo.
Great.
And
Perfect, guys. So that's it. As Bruna said, the chats keep coming. And guys, it was a pleasure. See you again. And